Okay, question 6 is our implicit functions question. We've got x's and y's in the same function, and it's a gradient question. It's asking us to find the gradient of the curve when y is equal to 1. We're going to need to know what the x coordinates are as well. It says it happens at 2 points, so that's how I know it's going to be the coordinates, plural. If we substitute y into the equation, we're going to get 4 times 1, so just 4, plus x squared times 1 again, take 8 equals 0. So that's x squared, 4 take 8 is negative 4. So x is going to be plus or minus 2. So our 2 points of intersection, or our two, our 2 points of intersection where the curve hits the line y equals 1 are at 2, 1 and minus 2, 1. And they want us to calculate the gradient at these 2 points. So the next job we're going to need to do is differentiate the function. So in order to differentiate, I'm going to rewrite that as a power, and then I'm going to differentiate using the a combination of the chain rule and the product rule. So if we're differentiating this with respect to x, we're going to need to pretend it's an x and differentiate. So to differentiate, we move the power to the front, so that'll become a 2, and take 1 off the power. We're going to need to times by the differential of y, which is dy by dx. So that's the first term. Second term, we're going to need to use the product rule. Differentiate the first one, leave the second one alone, plus leave the first one alone, and differentiate y. Differential of y is dy by dx. When we differentiate 8, we get 0, so that just equals 0. We're going to need to make dy by dx the subject. So I'm going to factorise dy by dx out of the 2 terms that contain it. So I'm going to write this one as 2 over root y, and we've got a plus x squared from this term as well. At the same time, I'm going to move that 2xy to the other side. So I've factorised the dy by dx's out, I've moved the 2xy to the other side, and now I just need to divide by the bracket to get dy by dx on its own. So minus 2xy over 2 over root y, add x squared. Now normally at this point I'd times top and bottom by root y, but there's no need to really here, because we're just using this to get another answer. So there's no need to make it look super simplified. We can just sub in our values now. So if we use the first coordinate 2, 1, the gradient is going to be, when x is 2, we're going to get 4 here, so minus 4 over 2 plus 4. So we're going to get minus 4 over 6, or minus 2 over 3. At minus 2, 1, we're going to get plus 4 on the top this time, and still 6 on the bottom, still 2 plus 4 on the bottom. So 2/3 at minus 2, 1, and minus 2/3 at 2, 1.